Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BCW. We are live from St. Louis, Missouri for our first ever BCW pay-per-view. And now the moment we have all been waiting for, our main event for the evening.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the championship. Introducing the challenger from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, weighing in at 350 pounds. Justin Russell.
That's right, Justin Russell is our number one contender, and he deserves to be in this match. However, he has been challenged recently by Brandon Elliott. There was a match that went on between these two for that number one contender spot. Unfortunately, that match was not able to be concluded as our current BCW champion Frankie Carter attacked Brandon Elliott. However, Brandon was able to win a handicap match last week to earn this spot here tonight.
And introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 275 pounds, the anarchist, Brandon Elliott.
Yes, as I said, Brandon Elliott earned his spot here tonight. It will be interesting to watch as this man and Justin Russell square off against Frankie Carter. Will these two form an alliance against Frankie? And if they do, how long will it last? That is something we will have to pay very close attention to as this night progresses. However, I know that at the end of the night, only one of these men will walk away as the BCW champion. Will it be Brandon Elliott? Will it be Justin Russell? Or will Frankie Carter find a way to retain his championship as he has over the last year in BCW? That will be something we will find out tonight. And now, as Frankie Carter makes his way down to the ring, you'll notice that he is by himself. And there is good reason for that, as our general manager has banned the other members of the syndicate from ringside here tonight.
And introducing the champion from New York, weighing in at 292 pounds, he is the undisputed champion, Frankie Carter.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Frankie Carter is our current BCW undisputed champion. But that could all change tonight as he takes on not one, but two of the top tier athletes here in BCW. And he will have to face them at the same time. Can he come out of this match unscathed? The other thing that Frankie has to worry about is that he does not have to be involved in the decision to lose his title here tonight. So, Frankie has to be firing on all cylinders here tonight to be able to ensure that he walks away still the BCW champion and to keep his streak alive as he has lasted the last year without being defeated for that championship. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, for over a year now, Frankie has held on to the BCW championship. But will all of that go out the window here tonight? It's going to be a very interesting matchup here between these three men for the BCW championship. Who will walk away with that title around their waist? Will it be the number one contender, Justin Russell, Brandon Elliott, or the current champion, Frankie Carter? Let's get this match started and find out. Oh, right off the bat, Brandon Elliott going straight for Frankie Carter, and Justin Russell going after Brandon Elliott. There's no love lost between these two, and no partnership so far to take on the champion, Frankie Carter. Frankie with a kick to the midsection and then dropping Brandon with a knee to the face there and a running lariat across the throat of Justin Russell. Frankie in firm control so far here tonight. Oh, but now as Justin hits him in the midsection, Brandon comes up behind and takes him down and then running a knee of his own into the face of Justin Russell. Brandon again turning his attention to Justin Russell as he grabs him here and tries to throw him in the ropes, but Justin returns the favor. And now these quick punches there in succession. Oh, and then Frankie with a drop kick there, hitting Justin. And the action so quick-paced here as Frankie rolls to the outside of the ring. Now Frankie can't afford to stay outside long. I say that as Brandon Elliott just takes the fight to him, diving off the top rope there. And Justin rolling out of the ring here to make sure to insert himself into this action at ringside, as it was originally his opportunity to go one-on-one with Frankie Carter as the #1 contender before Brandon Elliott inserted himself into this match here tonight. Oh, Brandon just smashing Frankie off the announce table here, right directly in front of us. Justin with a nice kick to the midsection there, grabbing Justin Russell and just slinging him there into that steel ring post. Just a very hard impact as Frankie throws Justin back into the ring. Brandon is stirring at ringside as Justin, with that nice knee lift there, taking Frankie down to the mat. And then Brandon with that move that we have become so familiar with, just dropping Justin Russell. And now it's Frankie Carter and Brandon Elliott left alone in the ring. This is a matchup that we have been anticipating. Will Brandon Elliott be able to secure the BCW Championship tonight, as it is only his 5th match here in BCW? Oh, and that diving maneuver right there across the legs of Frankie Carter. Now Justin going after Brandon on his own, attacking the legs. Brandon and Justin have squared off before here in this ring, but it will be the first time, hopefully tonight, that we will get to see a decision in one of their matchups, as their last matchup was interrupted by Frankie Carter. So, will we have a victor here tonight, as Justin drops Frankie there with a power bomb and some authority. Justin just with that stiff arm there, spinning Frankie around, dropping him off the shoulders and delivering that stiff elbow to the back of the neck area. Brandon sliding in and now just attacking Justin. Justin getting the knee and blocking it as Brandon now with that stiff elbow to the side, and then the cutter there to just drop Justin Russell. Brandon going after Frankie, but it does not pay off, and you have to wonder if that was a conscious decision not to go for the pin on Justin Russell. I know that Frankie and Brandon have had their differences and have had this heated rivalry so far, but Brandon cannot afford to pass up an opportunity to win the BCW Championship, even if that means pinning Justin Russell. Frankie going for that spinning heel kick there, but misses as Brandon takes him down with several running lariats, and then the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there, just dropping Frankie Carter to the mat. Brandon lifting Frankie up once again, and then going for the cutter, but not able to connect as both men go for aerial maneuvers there and just barely miss one another. Frankie just slinging Brandon in the ropes there, and then the two men just bouncing off each other's chests. Oh, Justin with a nice drop kick to the back of Frankie, and then Brandon finishing that maneuver, slamming him onto the ground. Oh, Justin, just nice takedown there on Brandon Elliott, going for the cover. Is that enough? 1, 2, no. Kicking out right at the 2 count. Justin with those nice kicks there to the back. And every time we see these two men partner up, that partnership dissolves just as quickly. Brandon with a nice punch there, going for revelation, but no, reversed at the last moment there by Justin Russell. Oh, Justin going right after the champion, Frankie Carter, but Frankie making him pay for it, just planting him there on the mat. Frankie dragging Justin out into the middle of the ring, going for the cover. Is that enough? 1, no, as Justin kicks out before the 2 count, and this match is a long way from being over. Oh, Frankie with a nice kick to the back of the neck there. Oh, and a very nice flip, going for the cover, but Brandon quickly breaking up the count. Brandon with that nice power slam there, just lifting Frankie up into the air. And now what's he going for here as he brings Frankie up to his feet? Not sure what happened there, but Brandon quickly turning around and just taking out the legs of Frankie Carter. lifting Justin Russell up to his feet here, slinging him into the rope. Oh, and then Justin, just reversing, smacking him there across the chest. And again with another chop there. Brandon delivering a nice forearm and then a punch to the face. And then Justin returning the favor with another chop there. And now Brandon with a kick to the face. Just these two men back and forth, trading blows here in the middle of this ring as Brandon just busted open Justin Russell. And slamming him into the ground with that running bulldog. Brandon ducking under and again lifting Frankie up and just smashing him down to the mat there. Justin running back in, not wanting to stay out of this match for too long. Very nice maneuver there as he turns his attention to the champion. And again, these two men just back and forth. It's been a constant battle between these three men here, and they are all putting everything on the line to walk away here tonight as the champion. Frankie again dragging Justin into the middle of the ring, going for the cover. 1, 2, no, not enough as Justin kicks out at the last moment. And Brandon is at ringside there trying to compose himself, and he was not even aware of that 2 count. That is how quickly you can get out of this match and how quickly this match could be over without you even being involved. And now both men prone here as Brandon tries to roll out of the way and ends up on top of Justin Russell here. Frankie, as Brandon rolls out of the way at the last second, but Frankie turning his attention and just dropping Brandon. 1, 2, 3. Kicking out just a millisecond before the 3 count there. Now, Frankie dragging Brandon into the middle of the ring and turning his attention to Justin, kicking Justin in the midsection there. And then those running lariats just taking Justin down to the mat. And then a nice kick to the face there as Justin rolls out of the ring. Frankie returning his attention to Brandon Elliott, and there is certainly no love lost between these two men as they just continue to battle back and forth here on BCW. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so thankful you have chosen to join us here on our first ever live pay-per-view. Brandon with a nice cutter there. Will that be enough? No, Brandon, not enough, he says, as he continues to attack Frankie Carter here, just looking to punish the BCW champion. And then it looked like he tried to go and attack from the side there, but it did not pay off as his timing was not quite right. And again, a little teamwork here between Justin Russell and Brandon, but it does not last. Brandon again looking at Frankie, then turning his attention back to Justin Russell and going for Revelation, and this time it connects. That is just such a devastating looking maneuver there as Justin just smashes that already busted open head into the mat. Now Brandon again turning his attention to Frankie, bouncing off the ropes, and then, just a beautiful maneuver there, just taking Frankie Carter down to the mat. Again, Brandon, with a nice punch there, but it was blocked by Frankie Carter as Frankie just takes Brandon down to the mat. Frankie going for the cover here. Will it be enough? 1, 2. No, not enough as Justin kicks out. Very smart move there by Frankie to try to go after the weakened man in Justin Russell. Justin has certainly taken on his fair share of abuse here in this match. And now what's Frankie going for? As he dives across the bottom of the mat there, sliding into Justin Russell with that nice baseball slide kick there. Brandon seeing the opportunity and trying to go for both men, but Justin had already been rolled back into the ring by Frankie Carter, and then Frankie was able to sidestep Brandon as he went off the top rope there. And now Brandon is laid out at ringside, but slowly working his way back into this match as Justin lifts up Frankie and then hitting him with that nice forearm to the back of the neck. And then Brandon just getting dropped right there on his shoulders And now, once again, Justin Russell, our #1 contender, and Frankie Carter, the BCW champion, left alone in the ring. Will it be one of these two men that are able to walk away with the championship here tonight? Oh, nice there by Frankie as he just brings down the pressure all on the neck of Justin Russell. And Frankie going up, running up the top ropes, and then, oh, nice maneuver there, just dropping Justin down to the mat as Frankie again looks to be going up top. Brandon working his way around the outside of the ring. Is he going to get up in time to be able to take down the champion? Oh, as Frankie just drops Justin there. And Brandon quickly going after the champion. And no, just both men tumbling outside the ring as Frankie just throws his body at Brandon Elliott. Justin is still prone in the ring here. Brandon is at ringside. Frankie going for the cover. Is this going to be enough? 1, 2, 3. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Frankie Carter has retained and is still your BCW champion. What a match we had here tonight. And what an ending there as Frankie Carter just threw his entire body at Brandon Elliott, knocking Brandon out of the ring so that he could then roll back in the ring and get the cover on Justin Russell. What a way to retain.
Here is your winner and still undisputed champion, Frankie Carter.
That's right, Frankie Carter is still BCW champion. But will Brandon Elliott let that stand? Find out tomorrow night live on BCW.